pregame.com.
We have a rematch of last year's ACC championship game on Saturday night, ABC. This is Brad Powers in the pregame.com studios just off the Vegas trip. We have a showdown in the ACC, a good one for you guys here, Clemson at Virginia Tech.
And you have been Mr. Clemson, talking about how good they are. You've got them 30-1 to win the national championship. Who do you like in this game?
Believe it or not, I don't like Clemson in this particular game. That's right, we're taking Virginia Tech plus a 7.5. And here's why I think there's some value on the Hokies. They had one major question mark entering this season. It was who is going to be their starting quarterback. They lost Gerard Evans from last year, who was their leading passer and also their leading rusher. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that question has been answered significantly with redshirt freshman Joshua Jackson. How about this? 11 touchdown passes, 1 interception. He's been extremely efficient, and that's why I think the Virginia Tech offense is going to have some success here. Take the Hokies plus the points.
Now, the book on good Virginia Tech teams is a capable offense, very good special teams, and a good defense. How's the defense stacking up this year?
It's a typical Bud Foster unit. Number 6 right now in the country in scoring defense. And I got to mention this. Their current run, after they were trailing East Carolina 17-7, they have scored 95 consecutive points without giving up a single point. This is a legit, really good football team.
Now, under Coach Beamer, this program really rose up and became a contender, but his last 5 years, they were absolutely regressing. How do they look now under new coaching?
Yeah, defense, special teams wasn't necessarily the issue. It was the offense. So they go out and hire an offensive mind in Justin Fuente, and he's brought this offense into the 21st century. They're running up tempo. They're fully utilizing their mobile quarterbacks the last couple of years. I love the job Fuente's been doing so far, and it's been special teams, offense, defense. Again, there's not very many weaknesses on this team.
Your second key handicap.
Second key handicap, let's talk about my Clemson Tigers here. And what I saw last week, an expected flat spot, at least for me, coming off of Louisville and the Auburn games with this one on deck. I expect them to be flat, but not that flat where they're playing a overrated Boston College team. Entering the fourth quarter at 7-7, well, those final scoreboard watchers are going to see, hey, Clemson won 34-7. That was close to the spread. Let's not downgrade Clemson. I didn't like what I saw there. I downgraded my power ranks, and maybe that extra half point of value when we're dealing with a key number here, I think that's creating some value for the Hokies.
But doesn't this kind of tie into your book on Clemson? You've talked about how when they are in a big game scenario like they were 2 weeks ago and they absolutely crushed Louisville on the road, this is a big game as well. And you're the one that told me Clemson is unbeatable in these big games.
Yeah, and a lot of times, though, Fez, they've been in the underdog role in these big games. And even against Louisville, a lot of people were picking Louisville to beat them outright. They were a short favorite. And as far as line value goes, Clemson just 2 weeks ago was laying 3 on the road to Louisville. Well, now they're playing a team with a much better defense and might even be a better overall team, and you're telling me they're laying over a touchdown? That's why I think there's value on Virginia Tech.
Although I will say if we went back in our time machine 2 weeks ago, we'd happily be laying 7.5 with Louisville, with that Louisville game, laying it with Clemson then as well. Let's make it official.
Yeah, let's make this official. Fez disagrees, but I'm telling you, Virginia Tech plus a 7.5. This is a team that had one major question mark entering the season. Who's going to be their quarterback? That question answered. Redshirt freshman Joshua Jackson, 11 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's been extremely efficient. And we're catching a little bit of value off Clemson's misleading win over Boston College. That was a game that was 7-7 entering the fourth quarter. We're catching value off of that misleading final, and I'm going to take the Hokies plus the points. More videos at pregame.com.